you know, I only have one fucking job. To press a load of buttons, and that's it, innit? That's all I have is one job to do. Unmute us and put them on. Are we on now? For fuck's sake. I'll go through it. So, welcome to the U.K.E-liquid mixing show. It is a Wednesday night, and it's time for a little bit of mixing chat and a little bit of mixing, a little bit general chat. We are missing Graham Net Reality, which is our own vaping guru. He has had his, I've just said all this, but to myself, well, to them in there, like, but yeah, he has had his second COVID jab, so he's not feeling too good. So, Big Benny Love. We have got your usual casters on, which is myself, Benny Vapes. We've also got the chair, Kentucky Bill. We have also got our own mixing detective, which is Liam Sherlock Holmes. We have got our own vaping Jesus, which is Bobo from the Vapory, and I'll play this again.
Trust me, I know I'm good at this stuff.
Yeah, no, but Bobo.
I wait for you to finish that.
We have got our special stand-in co-host, which is Nick Nevins, more famous than well, he's not as famous now. He's
he?
Mick from the Late Night Vape Show. He's more famous than Nick Nevins now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has got an ageist skin, so yeah, that does make
Yeah,
sense.
can bring you back up so I can see you now. So sorry about that, chat. Like I said, I only have one job. That's to press a load of buttons. I don't do all else. So we will get Liam to go through chat and just say some hellos.
Yeah.
Hello.
Right, so in chat tonight we have A Up Me Duck, Craig Brown, Scott Morrison, Stuart Valentine, Free Rider Vapor, Mark H, Vapor Queen Becky, Jay Jarry, Hip Hop Juice, Vape Forever Sean Lynch, Fletch Rowan, Papa Chigley, Live Lounge Liquids, and we've also got Shrek in as well, Stuart Dill, Dion78, and Cheech, and Rocky Tooney. I think that is everybody, and if I've missed anybody, like I normally do every week.
You said Hip Hop Juice?
I did say Hip Hop Juice. I missed Daytime Frank, though.
Daytime Frank.
Yeah, I got Papa Chigley.
Jay Jerry?
I got Jay Jerry.
Only a little over 1,000 people know who Daytime Frank is anyhow. Now, so.
Yeah.
He's more famous than Nick Evans too, is he?
Yeah. So we'll go around, do a little bit of a buffet, and we'll see what everybody's vaping on. We will start off with Bobo.
Hi. How are we all doing? You may remember me from such shows such as last Wednesday, but not the 2 Wednesdays before. Yeah. I have got the All Day Banger. Where's my camera? It's over there today. The Vupu Drag X. I have got the big boy, the Asgard, I think, with the Odin sat on top of it. And I've got the other big boy, which is the Zeus with the Goon. Yeah, Goon. I was going to say Boon. It's definitely not the Boon. With the Goon from Blitz Vape. And inside those, I have got Graham stuff, which is fantastic. To be fair, I'm mixing between the raspberry donuts and the lemon pocket and the Bosch. I like them. I like them a lot. And I will pass over to one of the people wearing glasses.
All right.
Take your pick then.
Go ahead.
I'll go then. I'm on the usual Tesla Invader 3 with a profile 1.5. And in that, I am vaping on some Beekeeper's Royal Reserve, which is honey nut roasted tobacco. Ooh. And I also have the Tesla Invader 3. And in that, I'll pass you over to Bill. I've only got one mod tonight.
Oh, you're letting side down.
All right. I'm on, oddly enough, the Evil Dildo with the Dead Rabbit V2 on top. And in that, I have got Disco's Morning One that I've been vaping on for a while now. And I have the Gur with the arbiter on top. And in that, I have Bill's nuts. And I will throw it down to the Graham substitute.
I'm on the Drag S with Graham's lemon stuff in. I have to get that in because he won't give me money otherwise.
Yeah.
And I'm on the Topside Duel with the Dead Rabbit SQ or Squid with another Graham's juices, his raspberry donut. So that's 40 quid I've earned tonight from Shilling.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Yeah,
me.
chill it out, boys. Chill it
We're
out.
both even there, Nick.
How about Valentini? You all right, buddy?
All right,
Is that it?
That's me. I'm done.
Right. So I'm on the deco with the arbiter on top. Inside that, I have got some from the juice cabin fruit pastels that I made up from concentrate. I found it in a cupboard. And I thought, oh, I'll make some of that up because I quite fancied something a bit sweet, something a bit nice. So that's quite nice. I'm also on the looks that I don't even know if I'm supposed to show this off to you yet, but that's new from Vaporesso. Better not show it off too much. And inside that, I've got some lemon pocket. The Enlighten.
20 quid for Benny.
Yeah, chill it out. And I'm also on the Solo with the ether on top, and inside that I've got some Andy's Christmas pipe. There's only a little bit left, so I'm going to have to get some more tobacco concentrates sent through. I'll have to put an order in. So how's your week been, everybody? Had a good week?
Yeah, it's not been too bad. I've had the fiasco with the internet. It's all residential parking by ours in the new house. So fucking traffic wardens came while the internet fella was installing the thingy, tried to give him a fine, so he fucked off and left the job undone.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Then they tried to charge me like 65 quid to get someone else sent out. I was like, no, that's not happening. I've been waiting like 3 weeks already, and they wanted another 2 week wait. So fuck them off, sent out for Virgin, fully thinking that we had the Virgin thingy on the wall, and to proper wasn't. Bearing in mind, I've got a 10-year-old and a 13-year-old, so life without internet for them is life hell for me.
Yeah.
But it's sorted now. It's all sorted. But yeah, that's my week pretty much rolled up into like 30 seconds.
Right. Yeah, but that is a little bit hectic in your house with no internet.
Oh, that's mad. Like, I'm all right with it. The kids, they've never known a life without it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Zippy.
Zippy.
You all right?
My canes.
So we have got a little bit to talk about. I did notice on Layback Vape Show on Monday night that Steve was asking how to search on ELR. So I thought, well, we have done it before, but we might come back to this every so often, just for the new people that are coming in, just to see how you search for a recipe or search for a person's name. So I don't know, Liam, can you do the honours?
Yeah, I just called up ELR now. So the way I normally do it is if I'm going to be looking for a name. So say I was looking for one of Nick's juices. I'd first when you go onto E-liquid recipes, just make sure you're on the main page just by clicking at the top where it says E-liquid recipes, and then you just type in the name. And after a quick search, it should bring up all the Nevins recipes. And you'll also see they'll bring up some recipes as well that have got the word Nevins in the title. So you might even get remixes of people's recipes doing it that way as well. Should work for any names. So type in mine. There you are. There's all my recipes. Now, if you want to look for a specific flavor, so say you're looking for, I would say a strawberry juice, but you'll end up with 3 million different recipes. So say you wanted to look for something using condensed milk. You should just be able to type in condensed milk, and it should call up the recipes that have actually got condensed milk in them. Let me just check with our Apple Jacks.
It's good to see a few of our regulars in the chat in that list there as well. Seeing Papa Chigley, seeing a few other people.
Yeah, so you can do searches for flavors as well, but bear in mind that when you type in a popular flavor like strawberry, you're going to get pages and pages and pages. Now, what you can do as well is if you click on time, you can actually sort it by the latest recipes or the oldest recipes. You can sort by author, and that should put it into alphabetical. And you can also sort by rating. So that'll call up all the 5-star recipes first. And what you'll find as well with rating, in brackets, the number next to it, I don't believe that's the number of people that have actually rated. I think that's the number of people that have commented. I'll just double check that just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's the number of people that have rated. Sorry, not the number of comments. But yeah, that's how you actually search on ELR. It's really easy. Now, if you wanted to look up flavor notes, just click on resources, click on flavor list, and then type in the flavor you're looking for. So say I wanted sweet strawberry by Capella, and then click on search. Right, now what you might have to do is
Get out the flavor police.
You might have to try cap, or you might even have to do strawberry sweet. Now, if you're looking for a flavor that's been out for a while, you're going to want to look at the one that's got the most number of recipes. So we'll go with the top one because that's the right one for Capella Sweet Strawberry. And after a little while, it should open it up and it should bring up all of the notes. Now, you can actually, if you got it in your stash, you can type in notes yourself for others to see. You'll get your average mixing quantity, so 4.2%. I always go with the median, which is 3.8%, because it's always a little bit lower, just to take account of those larger numbers of people making one-shots. And so if you wanted to use this in a recipe, you could start at 3.8%. I generally tend to take a little bit off that. I'd start at 3%, 3.5%. And then if you wanted it as a single flavor, you can see most people use it at 7%. So if you wanted a single flavor, I'd start it off at 7% and just work out from there. And then there's all the notes. And if I scroll right down to the bottom, you've got the ratings, but you've also got the most commonly used with. So this might be quite good to actually give you some ideas as to how to pair a flavor for your own creation, or you can click on recipes and then do exactly the same. Filter by rating, and you'll see that when it actually does it, the top one. There you go. So that's the most popular one with Capella Sweet Strawberry.
And it's a Fresh All Freaks there as well. Fresh All Freaks.
One thing to bear in mind is when you're searching by rating, also have a quick look at the date, because the date makes a difference. If you're looking at recipes, I'd say before 2017, they might have been using a lot older equipment than what we've got now. So sometimes you may have to adjust the recipe slightly downwards, because the older equipment, they had to use a lot more flavor to actually get a decent flavor from it. Whereas now it may be over flavored on the equipment that we're currently used. However, for pods, it may be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And that's a nice quick way of doing it. And I've actually lost my stop sharing button. Now, there we go.
There we go, we're back. So I hope that's cleared it up a little bit. I hope that shows you how to search on ELR. Some good ways to do it, like say with the flavour list and everything. It was just a little bit cleared up because I did notice that, so if he's looking, then other people are going to do the same. So I just thought for the first bit, we could just have a look at that. Also, I did get a message off of Mech today saying where can you get one-shots from? But they can't, other than Chefs and Zippies, which are over there, which do the community ones. They wanted, like the mainstream sort of concentrate, nasty juice and things like that, because they all do. A lot of them do concentrates now. So we'll have a little chat and then we'll come back and we'll just have a look at that and we'll throw you up some websites to have a look at and so where you can get them from. So yeah, so that was all right. Just thought we'd get that out. Yeah, no problems, Fletch Roan. And yes, I have got from Hip Hop Juice that I purchased on Sunday. I have got an Oxford Velocity. It's at the post office again.
Nice. Letterbox, mate.
So again,
You get a bigger letterbox.
that bet it's signed for. So they used to just leave it. Now they won't.
Yeah.
So now I've got it now says that I can go if I want to.
If you want to.
So I am going tomorrow to pick it up. So yes, I did get one because it was a very good deal and a little bit of NUVS kickback there as well. Yeah, Simon added, yeah, do your own flavour taste. Definitely, but it gives them a start. It gives them a little bit of a start because a lot of people don't have time to go through and start testing every flavour they have. It just gives them a little bit of start, a little point in the right direction, and then they can have a play around. If they find that it's not too high, too low, at least they've got a baseline where they can start with and see where they want to play around with. The Mac, you all right, mate?
The Mac.
Graham's substitute is now muted.
Yeah. Which is
train going past.
There's a train going past. Why is he living next to a train line?
Train tracks right by there.
Oh, is it?
Fuck that.
Yeah.
To be fair, you get used to it. You just don't realise them after.
What is it? The big line, is it, or is it a local line?
It's an everything line. Everything goes through there.
It's a Thomas Temp engine.
You'll end up moving, and you'll end up wondering why it feels so different where you are, and you won't be able to put your finger on it. And it will literally be because you got used to the sound of the trains going past, and now they're no longer doing it.
I'll end up missing them. I'll end up having to go and stand by railways just to get me fixed.
And the going to missus, oh babe, I can't sleep. Just go like on the table.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't sleep anyway. She's still.
Yeah, can you put Thomas the Tank Engine for us on TV?
he'll just be piling everybody into the car. Where are we going? We're going down by the train tracks. Oh boy.
So what have you been up to, Mr. Nevans? We haven't seen you for live. I did a course other night. I can't call you Mr. I have to ask you, what do you prefer to be called? Mr., Miss,
What do I prefer
Ms,
to be called?
Max, Ms,
Well, tonight, Graham. You can call me Graham tonight.
All right, we'll call you Graham then. That's not a problem, Graham. If you prefer to be
Don't
called
call me
Graham,
Graham, sorry.
because you can't assume what people want to be called
Buy
nowadays.
my short films. Buy my short films. Don't go anywhere else. Buy my short films. And this one. Buy this one as well. So, nothing much. Just been working as usual. That's about it. That's all I do, week to week. Sorted the wedding out. I went to get me rings on Saturday.
Are you getting wed?
So 11 weeks. Hey?
Are you getting wed?
Yeah, 28th of August.
Nice.
It's still going to be, by the looks of it, it's still, you're going to have, what is it? Cheers, man. Looks like you're still going to have to only have 30 people there, isn't it?
I hope not, because it won't be going ahead.
Doesn't know 30 people to
Can't
fill
pay,
it.
can't pay all that money to...
No.
The worst part about it would be like, ringing people and saying, you didn't make the cut.
Well, that's it, innit? Yeah.
You're not important enough. You haven't made the cut.
Yeah.
That'd be heavy.
So I think, that's it, innit? You
Ringing
can't do it. So.
Yeah, mum, they can't come, mum. I want to be my mates.
You just gotta see what happens now and weigh it up and see what the best option is. But even if we have to wear masks, it's gonna be a no-go.
Yeah, well, apparently so. Like I say, because you can only have 30 people there at the moment, and it doesn't look like it's going to be lifted. So
No, I mean the only pro to wearing masks is I can go and have a drink while someone else fills in for me with a mask on.
yeah, because you stand there, yeah. Mike Haynes has just put on. He's had a real success. His missus has been vaping the real cheap crap juice you can buy at Kick Juice. It's fucking awful, this Kick Juice. I mean, proper awful.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some sugar cookie from there, man. I was nearly sick. In fact, I had to empty the tank out, wash it out, and then just throw the bottle away. It was fucking rank. Oh. And he's now managed to mix it up some juice, and she's now vaping on that. Well done. Well done.
You know what really surprised me? I was in Home Bargains or B&M, one of those two on the weekend, and they're actually selling short fills now
Yeah,
of the 88 vape.
Yeah.
But I also noticed neck shots.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize they actually sold neck shots now as well.
Yeah.
It's once you'd have to, as soon as you were selling short fills, you'd have to sell shots,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
That I didn't get that from B&M. I was sent that from 88 vape, like so.
Hey, that's a shout off. If I ever run out of nicotine in the shop, it's Home Bargains round the corner.
Yeah, go Home Bargains. So yeah, I've got to call you nearly the second best Nick Evans, apparently, as if it says.
You can call me what you like.
Graham.
You can call me what you like. It still doesn't change. I'm the best.
Yeah, I hate my duck saying, don't say that. I bought some Kick Juice 60ml for a few quid the other week, mate. It was fucking rank, honestly. It was the worst juice I have ever tasted. And I mean, proper. Quite like, you know, when you see it and you think, oh, and this were pre-TPD as well.
Oh, fucking hell.
So it was nicked up and everything. And I just went, I took one vape and I nearly threw up. And I'm like, oh my God, this doesn't taste fucking nice at all. And I literally
it pisses me off how they can actually get onto the market. It pisses me off.
What's that, sorry?
Well, how someone, it pisses me off how someone can just make a bag of shit and put it on the fucking market and people are able to buy it.
Money.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. There used to be that, with that, Liquid. They used to do.
Oh yeah.
They're from York or somewhere, and they did it for like £1 a bottle when everybody were doing it like £4 or £5.
Yeah, like it's always mad because I see, especially by here, you always see like 88 vape adverts on like buses and bus stops and phone boxes and that. And I remember looking into it like a couple of years ago and like, fuck me, like that's so expensive, that kind of advertising, man. And like, how are they doing it when they can't be making very little profit?
I know,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Because the PG will cost you more these days.
Yeah.
The price of PG now, you probably couldn't sell it for £1.
Nah.
Yeah, but if you think about it, if you're selling that much of it, then you're reaping your money back, aren't you?
In a long, long way, like to the amount of layout that you'd have to put to get it into Home and Bargains for the start. And like, let's face it, if it's sold in a big, massive chain shop like that, it's probably being tested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's even though it's the same laws, it's a different.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? And then to have that level of advertising and that, like, that's a long way to take your money back if you're only making pennies, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the problem is not going to be making repeat sales because they're going to taste that and just not go back. So
you'd be surprised.
Yeah, you'd be very surprised.
The ones that are buying it from B&M are buying it probably because they can't really afford even the more bargain ones. So they get used to them, and that's all they will then vape. So that they'll be repeat customers.
I have quite a few customers that they only vape 88 vape. They don't like anything else. They buy all the coils, they buy the kits and stuff like that. But like they've always got something of that standard, and they love it. And you know what? If it keeps them off the ciggies, fucking fair play. Like,
and on the other side of it, though, how many people have tried to vape, use that as their first juice and thought, fuck that, and go back to smoking?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, generally, you find that a couple of months later, those people will then come into the likes of our place or another vape shop and go, do you know what? I've tried my mate's vape there. I'm going to go to a proper shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I do get a lot of people who have said, tried it years ago with the little cigar-like things, and I tried it years ago with whatever. but you have had to go with someone else who's like, you know what, I can get on board with that.
Bill, do you have a big company that does like in shop, like your corner shops and that lot? Do you have shops that do that, like a big company like we have?
Dollar Tree.
Oh, as far as like for vape juices?
Yeah, like your convenience store juice.
Yeah, gas stations and stuff.
Yes.
I go to a gas station that sells. I get a sausage egg biscuit in the morning sometimes, and they've got a thing up. They just got a little glass stand that sits up down on the end of the counter, and they just got disposables in it. But that's pretty much all of those. Just kind of sell the disposable deals. They don't sell anything.
Oh, like they don't. So they don't have
As
the
far
10
as
mils
juice
or
goes. No, you don't. They don't. I don't know of anywhere like that that sells just juice. They'll sell
Right.
the disposables or whatever, but they don't stock, juice. That's and basically, in the entire time I've ever been going in, I've never seen anybody order any. And I think the whole case is still pretty much the same boxes. There's probably dust on them.
Yeah. Well, did they do? Because I've got a review coming up for this in ours. I went into BP the other day and bought that for the £5.
Yeah.
Nice. Totally worth it, isn't it?
Yeah, totally. It comes with a battery that you can recharge and then throw away pods. 4 of them. It cost me a £5.
Well, see, they'll have they've got a sign up, I think that says 2 for $25 disposables.
Yeah.
What's $25 in pounds? Is that like 20 quid?
Yeah, around about that, yeah.
About 20, yeah. So yeah, they're charging basically $10 for each disposable, but like I said, there's no really, people that vape really aren't going to go by their local place like that and buy it. They'll end up going to a shop and picking something up most likely.
Yeah.
That's mad. It's mad how expensive it is. Like we've got a Tesco facing our shop. Like obviously the home and bag and stuff is cheap and nasty and very, very cheap. But like stuff from like the more high end convenience stores, like the smaller Tesco's and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everything's ridiculously expensive in them for what it is. Nick shots for like £6 and stuff like that, where like we sell premium stuff like $4.50. Do you know what I mean? And we still make good money off that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simon Arden said, the bloke from Jules said the market is for people who go out and drink on a night out and don't have any taste buds and smokers who don't know any better. Yeah.
Yeah, but as he was saying, the problem you have there is, and I did, I'd say when I first started back, probably about 2010, 2011, somewhere in there, I tried vaping and it was like, no, this is just not. And then you got off, and then I thought, well, I'll try it again, and got off, and then you dual use for a while. And then finally, a 3 years ago, I ended up going and everything the tanks had gotten better, the products had gotten better, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it. But yeah, I'm the same as what he was saying, where I didn't try somebody else's. I just went and gave it another shot after a couple of years.
Yeah, no, you're right. Jump Master saying, yeah, they are, Andy. They're great for going out, things like that. If you lose it, you're not taking this out and forgetting it and getting a bit pissed off that you've left your mod. Leave one of them for the £5. It's great, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Not bothered. So yeah, I just thought we'd do that. So while we're on about the subject of saving money, we will bring up some sites now where you can get your premium, if you call them premium, I don't know if you call them premium, one shots. So we'll just take you a tour on them and see what you think of them, and then we'll go on to talk a little bit of mixing, because I think it's summer and I want to see what everybody's going to be vaping on for summer. So have you got some other than stroking your pussy?
I'll, give me a second just to type in the web addresses of them.
What was she from? What is it? Mrs. Soakham. We have to start calling Mrs. Soakham. What we're from? Because she were always stroking her pussy. You know what that is? It's how you being served, Mrs. Soakham. I'm showing my age now, aren't I?
Yeah, our biscuit's a little different, me duck. Yeah. Not
Sausage
like
and egg
sausage
biscuit.
egg on a cookie. No.
Fucking yeah, sausage and egg on a rich tea biscuit, dunk it in your tea. Bosh.
Or get yourself to McDonald's this week till Tuesday. They're selling off stuff cheap. Just what I tell you.
Until Tuesday.
Yeah, you could have got today. You could have got a quarter pounder for 99 pence.
I went to Mackey's today for the first time in ages. I was thoroughly disappointed. It's exactly as shit as I remember.
Well, if you'd have bought a quarter pounder, it were 99 pence today.
Yeah. It's not like vape juice. It hasn't gotten better over the years. But it's not going to change.
Yeah, it don't mature.
No.
It's not like they got better tanks and they put better, burgers in. It's still the same crap. Yeah.
I normally don't eat an awful lot of like Mackey's and stuff. Like I love fast food, don't get me wrong, but Mackey's is shocking. But I got tattooed today, and when I got out, I was like, right, there's a Mackey's there.
Yeah, tattoo. What have you had?
Yeah, I got a little
McMuffin on his arm.
Yeah.
It shows up a little muscle.
A little what?
Muscle.
What the hell's a muscle?
Like a moose skull.
Oh, a moose skull.
Moose skull.
I thought it was one word, muscle.
Speak English.
Muscles.
Muscle.
I thought it had like a clam or a mussel.
I thought he had a hand doing this.
Which was quite nice. And getting loads of skulls. I don't know why.
Are you supposed to have it wrapped in cling film?
No, I'm letting it air breathe for a little bit. It was wrapped up in cling film before while I was travelling. I've had the shower since I came home. Letting it air breathe. It's starting to dry out a little bit now. So I'm probably going to disappear in the next half hour and moisten it up.
No, like I said, I don't know about tattoos because I've got none. So
yeah, like if you cling film for too long, it'll set out and it'll get all like sweaty, and that's not very hygienic at all.
Right. Scott Moore says I picked up a vape pen 12 years ago and chucked my cigs in the bin. Never looked back since then. Went through a few mods and tanks. So yeah, I think everybody's done that.
Yeah. I've called up a couple of sites. I've got 4. But
All right,
if anyone else can think of any others, I'll tap it in and see what I can find. But yeah, so I've got pretty much the some of the usual suspects. Like you've got chefs.
Share.
Yeah, I just realised I haven't actually put my. I haven't actually done the age verification thing. All right, so you got some of the usual suspects like chefs, where they've got punk juice. They actually sell all of the nasty juice. They've got a very, very large selection. See if I can. There we go. Yeah, so you can see A&L. You got Crunch Time, Dinner Lady, Empire Brew. Le Fabrique Français.
Donut King.
Donut King. They did have Homeboy. They did have Nasty Juice as well. I'm not sure when Nasty Juice is gone, but they Punk Juice. And then if you go on to the e-cig shop, they've got a couple that it seems to mainly be their own, but they got dripping desserts, a couple of Flavor Boss ones, IVG, and drip hacks. Go on to non-noms. They have Cloud Chasers, Dinner Lady, Donut King, Dobros, Just Jam, IVG, Lolly Vape, Homeboy, Sluice Juice, Punk Juice, Tea Juice, Vampire Vape, and Zeus Juice, and e-liquid flavor concentrates. I've also got Ace of Vapes, Biscuit Boss. They got some from Drip Hacks as well.
They also do their jamming is Just Jam.
Yeah, they I'm not too sure if they do it with any others, but yeah, with that one, they just sell it in a larger bottle for a little bit cheaper than it would be to actually buy the 30 ml, I believe.
Yeah, you can get it from them cheaper.
And they sell goose juice.
Yeah.
In a bottle shop.
Yeah, and you got they got the sluice juice as well. Just the bastard punk juice. So there's a very large selection to choose from. I'm sure there are other places in the UK
Well,
that
there's
you'll be able to get.
Vaporable. That's another one that you can go to. You can also go to, obviously, Dark Star. You can also go to, just at the top there, Andy at U.K.E-liquid. He does one-shots of his own stuff. You can get concentrates. You can also go to the Juice Cabin, which I got that. I would definitely, if you like fruit pastels, I would definitely get fruit pastels from him, to be honest with you. Because I do like his fruit pastels. Also, Net Tobaccos, same as U.K.E-liquid, go to there. Like I say, Dark Star do Flat Cap's favourite, which is the, what's it called?
Red.
Yeah, Code Red.
Is that a red Astaire, is it?
No, it's like a mixed fruit.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all right, actually. It's all right. Goose juice. Yeah. I fancy goose juice, but it's really expensive even at a concentrate. It's like a tenner.
Well,
yeah,
or you can also go to... Sorry?
It's not the same as what it used to be, apparently.
Right. Like I said, I've never tried it. I did fancy it. There's also... what's the one that John does at... that's on with Vic, V1CK? Just had Nick have some ones on there that are not available anywhere else. Like can only be one, can only be nuts, or can only be me. So yeah, so there's a few there. I just thought that when I got that messy, I thought, well, we'll show people where you can get them from, and just have a look around. There's a few to start with. Just gives you something to look at. So, if you're looking to get in a mixing, it's an easy way to get into mixing. Deal it, zip. So yeah, it's just an easy way to get into it. So I did see that Rocky Tooney's he's just released a nice summertime recipe. Rocky's FLV bomb, blood orange, mango, and brut. So I don't know if you splash it all over.
That's what I was going to say, brute. That shit on, and then all the women attack you. No, that's high karate or something like that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Nature Vapes as well. Sorry, yeah, Nature Vapes. He does his one shots. He's got TVPs there, £25 and 49 pence for 3 of TVP's concentrates.
Yeah, it is Rocky's FLV bomb. We got 1% Flavora Blood Orange, 0.4% Brute Bubble Wine, 1.4% Mango, and 0.2% Sweet Coconut. It's going to be a nice fruity, nice fruit-like flavor with a little of a tropical twist to it. With the orange and the orange and the mango work really well together. So I'll drop that into the chat now. If they'll let me put the emoji in. Give it a try.
Is OGA on tonight that Graham Abley's asking?
No OGA tonight. Simon and Tam need a little bit of a break, so they're just having a little bit of time to themselves.
Everybody needs it now and again.
Yeah, I think it's family time more than anything else.
So you I was just about to say, Bobo, you've got something new in, haven't you?
Yeah, I was just going to say that then. The one shot that I thought they got sent out, it's not a one shot. It's a short fill.
Oh.
Like it's filled to, I don't know if you can see that, which I thought was quite a high little mark for a bottle that size. And then I've just read the back. It's like 74 VG, 26 PG. It's like 20 ml inside the 50 ml bottle.
I'll be right back.
I think they're called long fills.
Oh, the Australian.
No, made in the UK. I think they've just they're bottles as it though. I don't think it's.
If they were Australian, the cap would be on the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been out a while, stuff like that. They're called long fills. They came out and then they just disappeared. They must be coming back.
So what do you do with it then?
Yeah, basically, it's just the concentrate in a big bottle, so you don't have to buy the extra bottle.
Right.
So you have to add the VG and the PG, not just the Nick shot.
I don't know, like that. It says it's 74-26. So that looks like the 70-30 kind of juice that's got VG, PG in it. By the look of it, it's not. That's not concentrate. That no way. How thick it is.
Yeah. So what is it? What's the profile?
The profile on it is
Lemon lime, vanilla ice cream, and sugar biscuit. What are they?
Yeah, butter cookie. Zesty notes of lemon and lime, sorbet, velvet vanilla ice cream, and crumbled butter cookies. It smells fucking gorgeous, like.
They're saying that it's new line out to help higher Nick. So yeah, maybe you can put your like 2 nicks, 3 nicks, 4 nicks. We've only got 1 nick on here though.
Smells nice. I'll have a little taste.
I put my money on that being all Capella.
You reckon?
Yeah. Lemon and lime, vanilla ice cream, and then sugar cookie.
Definitely smells like Capella butter cookie.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm confused again. Because it's got like a little syringe tip and shit like that in it. They really should include some kind of instructions with stuff like this. Like, I've got a basic idea of mixing, like, but like some people, if it is a long shot thing, like people wouldn't have a fucking clue what it is. Like general.
Is it a 60ml bottle?
Looks a bit bigger than
60ml
60 ml to me. Don't know.
Does it not
Sure,
say what size
drink
bottle?
the rest of that, Bobo? Maybe. I mean, you.
Don't know.
It's probably 120ml then, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks around that kind of size.
Hey, we don't say it's like when you get a 40ml short fill in a 60ml bottle to get 6 milligram. Yeah, could be that. Does it not tell you on back?
Yeah, it's 100ml. It says on the back.
And does it say how much concentrate's already in it?
No, just says sure fill on the back. Actually, fucking hell, yeah, it says sure fill on the back.
So if you want to go out and buy this from shop and then not have a clue what you're doing,
I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna have a look at the samples and then see what they say. I was walked in like 10 minutes before I came on this, and it's like it was on my desk, so I came in with a stock order today.
So yeah, so we'll talk about a little bit like summer vapes. What in chat is your favourite summer vape? What would you like as a summer vape? What are you looking for in a summer? Do you change your juice in a summer vape? Because like I say, I was just driving around today. Well, I did the other day. I mixed up 60ml of it, and I bashed it this week. Just wanted something a bit fruity, rather than my custard and cheesecake and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought, what have I got in? And I didn't have time to mix all up, so I thought, I've got that there in cupboard, I'll put that in. So what about in chat? Anybody in chat want to find out what they fancy? Yeah, if we can't figure it out, we've no clue. So what do you change your juices during the summer? Anybody?
A little. I still tend to be on desserts or custards, but I tend to add fruits into them or some florals every now and again, just to change her up a little bit, because I don't get on with cooling that much anyway. So I rarely vape any juices with cooling in.
Right.
So yeah, it's just custards, bakeries all year round. It's just I change around a little bit of what I put into them.
Grape? You vape grape in the summertime?
No, I don't do grape. But I have found one that would be really, really nice. I think I will make it my summertime vape, which is By Jove by Papa Chigley.
All right. Yeah.
It's a vanilla milkshake.
Right?
Been steeping for about 2 weeks now, and it's a really, really nice vanilla milkshake.
Right, okay. So, sorry to interrupt, but the needle on that is for your pods, so you get it into the small gaps. It is a short fill that they've just filled up partly to send out the samples.
Right. So they've been a tight ass and not give you a full lot.
Yeah, which is fine. Most samples do get sent out in 10ml bottles, but send it out in a 10ml bottle, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be cheaper than not wasting, but
Yeah.
the amount of samples that I get in that I'll just smell and they're nah, that's no. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it has intrigued me.
So we're getting in. So Graham Mabley changes his juice every day. Gosh, I don't change my juice. I just juice bottle till it runs out. So we've got in Graham Mabley's a boozy vape man in the summer. Vape Forever Sean Lynch is mango passion fruit. Orange Cool with a twist of lemon. Watermelon by Sandyman for Jacob Vapor. Lemon drizzle cake. Long shots have PG in up to a certain percentage, so you just add VG, says Peter Live Lounge. Rockatooni's coffee milk is my summer vape. Yep. Craig Brown goes fruity. Cold vapes. Andrew George has been mixing MB green tea, playing around with different fruits like peach, blood orange, and apricot. No good for me in that because I don't like it. Oh, Bobo's gone now. Scott Morrison is custard desserts every day. I do have a tobacco in rotation, but not too keen on it. I have 6 setups on a rotation.
You're worried then, Bobo. I
thought you summer vapes.
Yeah, Rockatoonie says, how about a link to that?
I've already dropped it into chat. Yeah, I was just going to say I've been worried then. I thought Bobo's internet might have got a parking fine again. Yeah, I'll just call up Papa's recipe now. So it's 3% frozen yogurt and 2% milk. 0.5% sweet coconut by Flavora, 0.75% sweet yogurt by SSA, 0.75% sweetener, 1.5% vanilla buttercream frosting from Vape Train, and 2% vanilla cream by Vape Train. Now, it's a really, after 2 weeks, it's a really, really nice balanced recipe. That coconut doesn't really come through. I believe it's actually there just to thicken the milks up. It all blends together really nicely. It is a really, really pleasant vanilla milkshake. And there you go.
So, I mixed that, but I'm 7 flavors shy of having one.
Yeah.
So as Papa always does, he does put some really good notes in. Always well worth a read. So the frozen yogurt chosen for being on the thinner side of dairy cream, fits style of milkshake. FA milk is the main milky part, which gives a palate coated milk taste, and sweet yogurt is added to bolster this. Vanilla cream gives the vanilla note and melty ice cream texture, and buttercream frosting is there for buttery rich sweetness and to push that vanilla that a little bit more. And yeah, the sweet coconut is for creamy smoothness. So even if you don't like coconut vapes, it's definitely worth a mix, because for me, that coconut isn't coming through at all. It is doing exactly what it's supposed to do in the mix. Just thicken it up nicely.
I like a vanilla yogurt, vanilla. I like vanilla, basically. Rockatoonie saying he's frozen yogurt one of the new Wonder flavors, because I'd never seen that frozen yogurt before.
Yeah, it's slightly different from the normal yogurts. It hasn't got any cooling in there though.
Right.
Which I was expecting it with the name Frozen in there. I was thinking,
to be
cooling yogurt, that's going to be a bit interesting, but there's no cooling in there. It is more of a slightly thinner yogurt. It's almost like a cross between an ice cream and a yogurt. but just a little bit thinner. So odd one to describe because I don't really think we get frozen yogurt over here so much.
You do. You get frozen yogurt. You get frozen yogurt. It's a bit like an ice cream.
I've never seen frozen yogurt.
I was
I've
just
only
about
ever
to say
seen
that
ice
because
creams.
we just had a question. He didn't know where to start, but Nick's jumped in. We'll talk about that. So Craig Brown was looking for a tobacco menthol. So Nick's just come in with this is why we have a substitute guru. He's just come in with 1% sweet and smoky FLV, 1% red violet FLV, and menthol Flavor West.
Yep.
You all right there?
Nice,
So, yeah.
simple. That red burley is fantastic.
We could go for an RY4
Just-
double if he wants that little bit of vanilla sort of. If he wants that
Yeah.
sort of.
Like
Taste
that'll
and
fill it out. You can still add RY4 to the back of that if you want to fill it out a bit, because that might be a bit linear. It might be a bit light. So if you just use an RY4, that'll just back it up and it'll just add a bit of background to it as well. So
Yeah, get some, like say, some RY4 double. Bob that, and that gives you caramel and your sort of vanilla-y sort of taste to it. So that should give you that, because that's what a lot of them. Yeah, or you could go Best Sig Liquid and get like Alban Valentini. You could get one already mixed up. You can go to Best Sig Liquid and have a look there. He's got some tobacco flavours there with some menthol in them. So you'll be able to pick some up. Do go check them out. Just at the top there, Best Sig Liquid. If you don't want to mix yourself and you want to do, you can buy the concentrate like I've done. I buy concentrates of it. Already mixed up, so you just add your VGPG and your nicotine. So yeah, Papa Chick is saying, talking of florals, working on a jazzad pudding, jasmine condensed caramel rice pudding.
Sounds nice. Little bit different as well.
Jasmine, wow.
Jasmine works really well with creams. It plays really well with vanillas.
Right.
I got I got a jasmine coconut cream on ELR that works. It works really well, especially if you keep it low. So
that's an ice cream, isn't it?
What's that?
Ice cream, isn't it?
What, the jasmine coconut cream?
Yeah.
No,
ice
it's
cream?
no, it's more of a really thick cream.
What was the ice cream that you had then? Was it lavender?
Yeah, I think I got a lavender one. I'll have to check my ELR now.
Fucking flowers everywhere.
Been a while since I actually played with florals, to be honest.
Liar.
Scott Morrison is saying, Graham Mobley saying, straight off the cuff, how you guys do it, Nick? Because he's like, say we have gurus. You have gurus. That's
I think
what
it's
you
just because like you make that many things and you mix that many things, you just pull from what you've done.
Lavender blueberry ice cream I've got, and I've also got a lavender lemonade as well.
See, I'm not big on floral vapes. So what about you, Bill? Do you like a bit of floral in your?
No, not to me, I don't care for floral. I don't care for tobacco, and I don't like coolants. I mean, it's just basically taste preference. Those are just not my gig. You know, I have very limited taste buds. I've only got 6.
Yeah,
And,
he goes nuts.
Yeah, nuts. But and basically that's what I'll be. As things are going right now, I'm still going on, but I still do. If I'm going to do like a strawberry or like the Beguile or whatever, what I'll do in the morning with my coffee is I'll still have the desserts and stuff. And if I'm going to change it in the summer, it'll be like an afternoon or whatever. Once I get off coffee and start drinking a cold drink, then I may switch to like a fruit thing. But I'm always going to have the cakes, custards, that type stuff with the coffee in the morning.
I haven't actually got much experience with sesame at all, Jay Jerry. Not sure if Nick may have used the menthol from sesame or anyone else on the panel.
Yeah.
No.
I only had one. only had one sesame flavouring, and that was Blue Alien.
Graham's got a few. He's bought a few. So if you ask next week, Graham's tried a few of salami. Can't even say it. Salami.
Salami.
Yeah,
Salami.
tsunami. Yeah, Graham's done some tsunamis.
Yeah, he's got a few of them.
Knowing Graham, that's probably what he would say as well, to be fair.
Yeah. Jacob Vapor, no, I don't have an all-day vape. I just vape whatever I feel like, to be honest with you. I do not have one flavour that I go back to and think, oh, I could vape this forever. I chop and change like mad. I'm like the wind. And I have done right squads, and they are what everybody's saying. They are a little bit sweet. They do knock your coils in pretty quickly. Some of them are nice, some of them are a bit...
Their Iron Brew is worth trying, though.
Their Iron Brew?
It's the closest. Yeah, it's the closest I've tasted to Iron Brew.
Boss, Flavour Boss. He's not Flavour Boss. What's that one that you... Brews Bros supposed to have a really good Iron Brew as well.
Yeah, but on one end, like, you get people that say it's really, really close, and then you get someone that says it's absolutely nowhere near.
Right.
So I think that's die-hard fans.
Taste is subjective, though, isn't it? People taste
different
things.
Yep.
Well, it's like I did that Butter 04 or whatever it was from Super Good, and I absolutely hated it. I panned it, and someone said I vape that every day.
Yeah,
awful.
I tried a juice on one vape fest where I think Nick was there as well, which was a creme brulee, and it was absolutely awful. And,
which one was that?
The one Steve had. That I can't remember. Yeah, it was absolutely awful. It tasted like sour milk.
It nearly made me red.
But he really liked it.
Wow.
But that's where my granddad's Trinity recipe came from, because as soon as I got home, I had to make him something that was better than what he was vaping.
Yeah, because that you can't be vaping that. I had one drag, and I was like, no. And then Neil had one as well. Neil made a rhubarb crumble. Whew, that was rough. That was rough.
Rhubarb can be.
But that's the thing. I mean, taste is so subjective that you're never going to please everybody.
No.
So you could have the best juice in the world, and you're still not going to please everybody with that flavor.
Yeah, but I have also found that there's a lot of stuff that I don't like as far as an actual thing is concerned, like a pineapple. But that if you put it in a vape, I can vape it because it's not the same as like trying to take a bite out of a pineapple. So I can vape some things that I can't actually eat, that I would not eat, but I can vape that flavor.
Yeah, I'm saying with pineapples, I love a pineapple vape, but I'm not biting one.
I'm not a big fan of it, but I wouldn't take a bite out of a pineapple if, unless you had a gun to my head, and then I might just let you shoot me ahead of time. But I would, if somebody said, here, this is a really good pineapple vape. Batman had one that he did, and I vaped it. And I think I ended up vaping a whole 60 ml bottle of it. Basically it wasn't as bad. And I can vape some stuff that I can't eat, but I can also eat some stuff that I can't vape. So
yeah, I actually love grapes in real life.
Yeah.
I just can't touch anything with artificial grape flavor.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of grapes at all, to be fair. It's all very artificial.
Apple for me. I'm not a big artificial apple person.
Craig Brown was asking earlier about what to use vanilla, ryu, and custard in by Wonder Flavors. So I've dropped a link to my Prohibition custard in chat, but it's a really nice creamy custard with a back note of tobacco. So it generally works better as more of a dessert tobacco. So mix it with your RY4s, your boozes, because you're always going to get that little back note. The custard does need a little bit of filling out from other custards, but it's a really good flavor to have, especially if you like tobaccos.
See, and I think that's the boozes thing. Most alcohol depending on what it is, it's what you mix it with that when you're drinking it that actually gives it the flavor or whatever. But if you take the actual just whiskey or bourbon, drinking it straight, in a lot of cases, it's like I put up with that taste just to get drunk, you know.
Yeah.
But when you're vaping it, you're like, no, I'm not going to put up with this taste because it's not going to get me drunk. So I'm not, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't really care for alcohol vapes, you know.
The gins are not too bad. I find gins are quite nice.
Yeah.
I picked up a couple of gins and I enjoyed it, but none of them are vape for more than 10 minutes, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a nice dish. And then put it on the shelf.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind an alcohol vape, but the alcohol's got to be the alcohol for me has got to be front and center to be able to taste it in the vape. The same way as if I'm doing myself a cocktail at home anyway, I'm always heavy-handed with the drink. The booze is always a generous helping.
Yeah. Like going abroad.
Well, yeah, but you get something out of that. You know, I mean, you're getting the buzz by putting more alcohol in. So, and what are you drinking for in the first place? It's, you know, more of that. Now, I mean, you may be saying, okay, the wine tastes real good to me or something, but when it comes to whiskey or bourbon or something of that nature, then, you know, there's people's palates who enjoy the taste of those. I'm not one of them.
I rarely enjoy the taste of like whiskey and stuff like that, but it does depend on the whiskey and depends on the day I've had as well and what I'm tasting. Like I could go to a bottle of Jameson's, really love it one day, hate it the next day. Same again with anything else.
I had whiskies completely ruined for me at a house party. Someone put their cigarette out in my whiskey, and I didn't know. And all I could taste was ash, and it's completely ruined whiskey for me now.
So that's where you get the Ryan custard.
Was it a menthol cigarette?
Yeah. Scott Morrison has asked Red Bull. Anybody know any good Red Bull?
The vape train one is pretty good. FA Mad Fruits is decent as well.
Mad Fruits.
And the flavor energy drink.
Do they give you that Red Bull? Does it taste like Red Bull? Because like a lot of them don't.
It's hard because like if you ask someone to explain the taste of Red Bull, what do you say?
Sweet.
Yes,
yeah,
sweet.
Yeah, most of the taste of it is the actual pouring.
Yeah.
Which is hard to actually get in the e-liquid anyway. They're the closest ones I've tasted. There is the vape train and the FA Mad Fruit.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of there that you could start with a Red Bull if you want to start playing around with them. Rocky Tooney did ask a question. I'm working on a recipe with 1.2% cream FLV that I use often. Thinking of subbing cream for sweet cream FLV. Any difference other than sweet?
Yeah, the sweet cream isn't quite as thick as the regular cream for me anyway, mouthfeel wise. It is, as Papa said in the chat, it is a little bit brighter than the sweet cream as well.
So there you go.
Benny, did we have any like Ranger guys from last
We did, yeah. I forgot that at the beginning. Yeah, I did. We did. I will shout them out now while we're on. We did have, if you do want to shout out next week, I'm halfway through and I saw someone saying that it'd be a replay Ranger. If you do want to shout out next week, you will get a little bumper like this. So last week we did have some, and they are. Go back. I had it all set up and I've closed the window. Videos. So last week's replay Rangers was bloody sound. We had Late Night Vape Show put on, you can tell we used to drink a lot of Coke back in the day. Ups on Phones put out those shout-outs are addictive. Hurrah for the hashtag Replay Rangers. Chris Hangerhofer, hashtag Replay Ranger. Great show, very informative and enjoyable. Dylan McInerney, I'd like to think us hashtag Replay are the old Rescue Rangers cartoon back in the day. We're always saving the show to watch later. Well done, mate. So if you do want to shout out next week, don't forget, put in the bottom of the chat, put in hashtag Replay Ranger, and we'll shout you out next week. So thank you, everybody, for catching up on Replay. Maybe I'll back up so I can see now. Yeah, Bill, you're right. You're good little prompt there, mate, because I totally forgot. It went up till halfway through when Mick said he'd catch up with it. Mike said he'd catch up later. So we have got a little bit of a Yorkshireman's handshake. It is open to UK residents only. Unfortunately, because I can't afford to sip it anywhere else. You will get to concentrate. I will tell you now that Cornish cream tea has gone, and so has premium custard. So you have a choice of, and I should bring my glasses out for this, because I can't bloody read them. We've got Vienna cream, fresh cream, we've got dragon fruit, always a good one to have.
Yes.
Raspberry summit candy. We've also got, that one's gone. Pink, which would a strawberry. What was that? Strawberry?
It's strawberry vanilla. So
Strawberry
I
vanilla.
think, yeah, so I think it's pretty much a strawberry cream.
We've got Jack. We've also got lychee and some distilled lime. So they are them bottles. You will get 2 of them. So you get to pick 2 of the flavours. If you just ask me, they're from Simon. Thank you very much for sending through. Much appreciated. So if you do want to be in this, if you just put in the keyword, which when I find out where it bloody gone.
Graham sucks. That's
yeah. There we go. Keyword. Got that out. Yeah, we'll go that. So, where's the chat? Can't get it on now. Oh, bloody hell, I'm clicking on things that I shouldn't be clicking on now. I don't know what that was. Where's my chat gone? Oh, there it is.
It's all gone tits up.
What happens when you don't wear your glasses, Benny?
There you go. I know, yeah. If you type that in, I'm more famous. Type it once and only once, and I'll get it out to you as soon as I can. If you get it in and send it to me and tell me what it is, I am going to the post office hopefully on Friday.
get your mod.
So if you do want a couple of, just get you started, some concentrates.
That's 250 mils as well, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Like 50ml bottles, are they?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. Because they're in like the 30ml shape.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're stumpy and wide.
Mm.
Don't put the comma.
Right, so I think that's blueberry something or other.
Yeah.
Like I say, just pick.
Wasn't that? Didn't we discover last week that the one with the blueberry picture on is actually the pink?
No, the pink's got no. It just says the pink. This is
Right.
blueberry. And I just can't read it. Look,
Yeah. Put your damn glasses on.
I don't think I'll read it with my glasses. There ain't room anyway. I might take a picture and see if I can see it then.
Zoom in. My mum used to do that before she got glasses.
I've had to start doing that with instructions for stuff. Take a photo of it just to be able to read the instructions.
Let me have a look.
There are a couple people writing, I'm more famous with
Oh,
the
I
comments
can now.
to do with it.
You
Blueberry
have
fruity
to leave
candy.
the apostrophe out of the I'm more famous. It's just I am more famous. If
Yeah,
you
just put I am.
Yeah, if you put the apostrophe in there, Scott Morrison.
Yeah, it's just I can't spell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, apostrophe. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah, you said comma. Didn't you?
Comma, yeah.
That's definitely something I'd do.
Yeah, just don't put the proper spelling of it. Just put I am. I am.
I am.
I am.
Yeah, just,
Yes.
yeah, just put it in. Just put it in exactly as Benny's put it.
Yeah.
So yes, yeah, exactly. Computer's burning my eyes out. So yeah, so that's what you can. That's what. So you can get some. Has anybody tried that? Blueberry fruity candy. Has anybody tried that?
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
Is it nice?
I think that was the one. I think that was the one I actually got some grape from.
Right. Skipper saying, can you recommend a set of scales for me to get started? It depends how much you want to pay.
A good set of scales, he said. Yeah.
To get started, you can just go with a cheap set of jeweler's scales from Amazon and other good stockists, or the Triton T3s, which I think those ones are, Benny, is it? There's Triton T3?
No, it just says pocket scales. You can do your drugs on it.
Yeah.
You can
go to
pretty
much any pawn shop as well.
We can't get AWS here. Bill?
They're nice.
Yeah, we got import.
Yeah, we can't get them. I've looked. So that's what you want it to be doing. That
No point
from 0.01 grams. That's what you're looking for.
And the other really useful feature to look out for as well is to be able to switch the time limit off. Because some of them have a time limit on, so that when you're weighing your concentrates, if you leave it for say more than 2 minutes, it'll actually switch off.
So what you do is what I do, because this will switch off, is you just keep tapping it. And it'll come back on again. It won't go off. But that one, if you do that, always make sure, if you're going to buy a set of scales as well, my 500, these are about $3.99 or something. Just make sure it's got that. Oop, doing a Graham. Tar. You need the tar. That's what you want.
You don't have to have it, but it helps.
It does, because you can then you put your concentrate in for your first one, tar it, and it'll zero it back.
Yeah, if you're doing 1 on the first one, you go 1. If the second one's 0.75 and you overdrip to 1.01, then you go to 1.76. You just do the math as you go along. You don't have to tear.
Just tar it.
Spencer once, please, dude.
Papa Chickley saying, "What's an alternative to one Bill was holding up? What do you use? What
the AWS? Yeah,
I'll go grab mine now out of my cupboard.
What about you, Nick? What do you use, mate?
he's going to.
I can't remember what they're called. They've got them off Amazon. They're less than a tenner.
Right.
Or you could use. I got a set of bathroom scales sitting over here. If you're going to mix a lot, you know.
That's if you're doing a kilo one or whatever.
Yeah.
A litre.
What you do is you step on the scale, and then you know how much you weigh. You step off, and then you get your bottle, and then you step back on, and you drip until you weigh that much, and then you step back off.
Yeah, these are the ones I got.
So there you go. That's what Nick's got.
Can't see that.
They've gone up. They're 11 now.
So they're £11. If you put them in your car, a little tip for you, sometimes they'll actually send to you, or you can get it cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's normally if it's subscribed though, isn't it?
It depends. It depends what you know. Sometimes they'll just say, "Oh yeah,
Prime. Yeah, if you're Prime, it'll usually, or sometimes it'll show you places that you can get them cheaper. And
yes,
then depending on what the item is, sometimes it'll say you can buy them used for this or refurbished.
Yeah.
But I doubt whether
Yeah.
they're refurbished.
like I say, if you are starting out, you do want it cheap, just get some of them. I paid, like Stuart's just saying, I got that. It's about $3.99 from eBay, and they'll last you, get you started. You can always get some better ones later on. It depends how much you're going to be using them. That's another point.
And it just,
Well, I use mine a lot.
yeah, those, the nice thing about those are you can plug them in, you can use the batteries, and then, they're
Yeah.
rechargeable. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you want to do a bit of that's what it's saying. My duck saying, if you put them in your car, you'll get you'll get done for, what is it?
Do you get the scales with those,
Not
Benny?
sure
When
that'll
you bought
work.
the ones there, do you get a scale for calibrating them?
No, you don't get to recalibrate them. It's just use them, and then once you think they're not right, throw them away and get some new ones.
Turn it round, Liam.
Yeah, I gotta switch the my zoom on, which for some reason it won't let me do.
Switch your zoom on. It's on.
No, zoom on my camera.
All right, just hold it up to the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't work because I actually
name-
switched the autofocus off.
What's the name of them? And then just pull them
It's
up.
I Diadan, I think.
Diadan.
Yeah, pull them up online, share the page like Nevins did.
Right, so if you do want these, put it in dealer scale. That's it. That's multifunction.
Yeah, when mine got delivered, they actually got delivered as weed scales.
Yeah. So, like I say, just if you do want to, I'm going to draw this in a minute. If you do want to put it in, the keyword is. That's the keyword. I'm more famous than you. So, last minute countdown while Liam's with that.
Yeah, I think these are the upgraded version of the ones I've got, which are these ones.
If I pee twice, Graham Maberly, it weighs more than 3.5 grams.
What I found is that's a generic brand, so they tend to they function exactly the same. They've just got a different label on them.
Yeah, usually you find them all from the same place.
Yeah.
Lord is saying that he mixed your Smurf juice. Your Smurf juice is doing the rounds at the moment. I'll just roll this then.
That's me a customer, in fact.
We'll give it a roll. And it's Sean Lynch.
That's because he entered 4 times.
It only shows up once I've checked.
Yeah.
So that is your winner. Thank you everybody for entering. If you do email me at
I didn't see where it put it in. Oh, there it is. Vape Forever, Sean Lynch. All right.
do email me there, and I will let you. If you want to know what they are, I'll write it down. Let you know what concentrates are, and you will get 2 of these bottles that you can start mixing with. Thank you very much for entering.
Just in case anybody does want to buy short fills, you can actually get my one shots as short fills at Chef's, and they're on offer, £6 each.
All right. The scone's dead nice, and so is the Manchester tart. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Still yet to review them though.
Yes, the link's been going in for these. So if you do want to, we'll like him shell your free shit in like 2 minutes, because we're gonna go around and say our goodbyes. It is coming up to that time. So we will start with Liam. Because this will take like 20 minutes, so
Yeah,
start with Liam
so-
first.
That,
If you go grab a pot of tea and we might be here a fucking while.
If
Thanks,
you
every-
watch a replay of last week's.
thanks everybody in chat. Great interaction as always. You can find me on Facebook, on Monkey on Juice, as well as most of the other DIY vaping groups on Facebook. You can catch me on YouTube on this channel every Wednesday, as well as OGA on a Wednesday night, except not tonight. And the Vaping Community show on the OGA channel on Saturdays at 11 p.m. And if you wish to support me, you can also get my one-shots from DIYFlavorChaser.com, as well as from Chef's Flavors. And over to you, Nick.
Me?
Yep.
Just
Go on, second best.
with you now. If you want to buy, if you want to buy the best of anything and support me, I mean, if I don't sell it, I can start selling it, so it'll be the best no matter what I do anyway. But you can, and let's share it. You can buy my short fills. They're on sale, £6 each. You can buy my one shots. They're not on sale, but they're worth it. You can buy my, when that fucking thing moves out of the way, you can buy my Immortal line from Chefs, and you can buy my Immortal line from DIY Flavor Chaser.
Do you mix, do you, Nick? Yeah.
Hey?
You mix E-liquid, do you?
What? Yeah, a little bit. I dabble.
Not as good as Mick though.
Yeah, that's right. No. Well, he's not as famous as Mick. It's not, you know.
Yeah, Mick just mixes mine and then says that he's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I pass. Do I pass it over?
yeah, just pass it on to someone. Yeah.
I'll pass it over to Bobo.
And before I say my goodbyes, I've got a question that's on everyone's lips, and it is to Cheech. How many YouTube accounts have you got, dude? Like fucking hell, man. It's got to be like at least 20, Annie.
Yeah. There's a lot of
At
cheeches.
least 20.
Yeah, and it's old.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you very much for joining us all. It's flown in. It always flies in, but it's been a very informative one as well today. I've learned quite a bit about the LR, so nice one for that. Yeah, boss. See you all next week. There, that way, and I'll pass it over to the chair.
Thank you. Thank you, chat. Thanks for the input and the questions and the valuable information and anything else that you might have contributed, which was a lot, which we do appreciate on this show. Thank you, Graham, for not showing up. It really made the show a whole lot better. And thank you, Mick, for being more famous than Nevins. And you can catch me on the Late Night Vape Show with the famous foresaid Mick on Sunday nights at 10:30 Euros time, I believe it is. And I will throw it over to Benny.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to my fellow casters for being on here. Nick, thank you very much for being Graham's substitute. It's absolutely fantastic, mate. Thank you very much for everybody in chat for joining in and asking questions like normal. Zippy's back. We're just going.
Don't stay on the
Perfect.
Yeah. So do check out the one shots that have been coming up. Also check out Nick's one shots. Check out Sherlock Holmes. Check out, if you are over the other side, go over to Flavor Chasers. Check out there. Graham has also got some one shots over there. So there's one shots. Check them out. They've been coming in on Nightbot. So if you are looking on replay, just have a look, see what you think, and do support them, because if you buy something, they do get a little bit of kickback, and it does help them improve on what they are doing. So thank you very much for everybody for joining us. You will see us here next week. We just thank Andy at Best U.K.E-liquid for being a sponsor. Go over and show him some love. Check it out, some of his net tobaccos. They're pretty banging. So yeah, you will find us here next week, same time, same channel, and we'll see you all next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks all. Bye.
Beautiful time.